Hello? Hello? What? Who messing with my mic? Randy? Sound? Who messing with my mic? Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc.com, coming to you with your no-frills American Idol commentary from a singer. Yes, we had it going on tonight, and it was a whole lot of chicanery happening. So let me tell you, we're going to get into it. We had 3 performers tonight, Will.i.Am, David Cook, and Harry Connick Jr. And the top 4 started out performing Crazy in Love from the Great Gatsby. And I was like, Crazy in Love, isn't it? And yes, it was. It was the Beyonce song, but this was mixed and kind of like I called it a cool cat arrangement. It came off very cutesy, but still sounded pretty good, and the girls sounded really sexy and sultry on the vocals. The dancers were working their tails off. You guys were great, great, great. Lots of energy, just doing your thing. This is the top 4 Redux results show that we're talking about. In case you don't know, I don't know what y'all looking for, but if you're looking for something else, this is Robert Anton's commentary, and that's where you have landed. So come on and sit down and stay with me for just a little while. They had clips for the Idol Summer Tour because tickets go on sale May 3rd. That's tomorrow if you're watching this on Thursday night. And details are at AmericanIdol.com. Look at me. Y'all should be paying me for this stuff, right? And the Ford Fiesta mission had the girls designing Fiestas inspired by the music they love. And they had a pro artist to help them design 2 cars between the 4 of them. Getting to the results. They rolled the tape and we got Jimmy's comments. Angie Miller, Jimmy said she had the opportunity to shut the competition down but wasted it, and she wasn't great on her second song. Amber Holcomb, Jimmy said Amber sounded karaoke on her first song and it was the wrong song for her, and he said on My Funny Valentine she crushed it. In a good way, if you guys don't know that's what he meant. Okay, then Candace Glover, Jimmy said she did a magnificent job on both songs and was head and shoulders above the rest. I totally agree. Candace slayed last night. Slayed, and not for the first time, and probably not for the last time. Then Cree Harrison, Jimmy said she hasn't lived up to her potential and she did well on both songs, but not great, and that she was kind of the middle of the road, and he preferred to her actually to be better on one song and not so good on the other, and blah blah blah, this and the other. I don't know. I thought she did fine. I didn't think she did wonderful, but I thought she did good. David Cook was back and he debuted his new single called Laying Me Low, just released this week, and in his interview he seems so down to earth and just a nice neighborly guy, and I think that transfers to his stage presence and his music. He seems very approachable, and this song had a nice vibe and was very inviting. I almost started laughing when he was doing the whoa-whoas because Harry Connick Jr. was talking. I forget which one of the contestants, but he was saying, oh, don't do that part. I hope you're not going to do that, because when they start doing that, to have the audience sing along and blah, blah, this and the other. Just kind of railed on it, right? So then David does this, and he has the little whoa-whoas going on. So I almost laughed. I was just like, gave a little smirk or whatnot. And then they cut the music and they started doing the whoa-whoas and harmonies, and y'all know me, I just bust out laughing because I was like, that was just it. That was just too much. It was on my mind and I just thought it was very funny. Keith was really grooving when the camera cut to him. You know, he was all over the place, and the judges did not stand for him. Shade. Okay, Will.i.Am then performed Bang Bang from the Great Gatsby, and was it me or was everybody in blackface for this song? I mean, I don't know. It looked like it. I know they were all dark-skinned brothers, okay, and they had on the white gloves and all that, and so it looked like. So the song was pretty simple, and we got bang, bang, bang a lot. Bang, 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 bang. But I really liked the production, you know, and the dancers and the female singer who joined him on stage. Anyone know her name? I don't know. It all got to be a bit much for me, though, when Will.i.Am started like acting like he was tap dancing. I was just like, okay, so we just got to make it an all-way minstrel show. Then the banjo players got down on their knee and all. I was like, I know it's a period piece, right? The movie is a period piece, but did we have to do the performance like this? It was a little bit much for me. You know, if they would have stopped at before the tap dancing, or, you know, what did you guys think? That's what I want to know. What did you think? If you enjoyed the commentary so far, please thumb it up, and help me out, help me out. Oh, Lord, I just can't go on. I can't go on. Oh, Scarlett. Okay. Alright, here we go. So then they had a throwback clip of Constantine Maroulis, and we got info on his doings after the show, like originating roles in Rock of Ages and Jekyll and Hyde on Broadway and winning a Tony and all that good stuff. Then Harry Connick Jr. debuted Every Man Should Know from his upcoming album. So I don't know what happened in the first line, but it was kind of garbled and lost, so that's why I was like, sound rare? Did somebody cut off his mic? Somebody, they were throwing a lot of shade tonight somehow. I don't know what was going on. And I sincerely wasn't feeling this song. And I think if he performed for the judges last night as a contestant, they would have ripped him to shreds. I'm sorry. It was kind of boring to me. And I want to read this. I wanted to read this for you. I definitely, because I thought I was being a little bitchy, and it was much well deserved. All the judges stood for him. Then we got back to the results. In no particular order, Ryan announced, had flash across the screen who was safe. First Angie Miller, then Candace Glover, then we went to commercial, then we came back. Cree Harrison was safe. So Amber Holcomb goes home after 81 million votes. They had combined votes from both nights. 81 million votes, which I think it was 38 million before. So, you know, it was like 40 something million votes. Y'all was out there voting. Okay, I forgot to vote this week. Y'all was voting y'all tail off, right? Amber Holcomb goes home and all the judges stood for her. She said she sees herself on TV, on the radio, and walking runways. Then Ryan had her sing, and he did ask her if she could sing. So I don't want to rip him too much, but she said, okay, you know, and she did. And she tried to do I Believe in You and Me by Whitney Houston, and her voice was very shaky, and she kept stopping and then going back because she was going to start crying, and she was literally getting choked up, you know. And when you get choked up, of course you get choked up. So her voice, her throat was closing up and everything, and it was painful to watch. And I'm sorry, people, it was painful to listen to also, because she did not sound good at all. They should have just, I mean, she should have just said that I can't sing, but she tried to be a trooper and all that good stuff and ended in tears. Ryan had invited her father up on stage, and she, you know, kind of cried on his shoulder. Of course, all the girls were crying. Mariah was crying, and the judges stood back up for her again. And then we finished it out. We all knew it was happening, you know, so it was kind of, again, bittersweet for me. Somebody's going home. Okay, that's just it. They're also great. Somebody's going home, and we just got to deal with it. You know, I believe that she's going to go on and she's going to do great things, and I surely hope that it happens for her. This is Robert Anton, robertantonnyc.com. I am out. Peace. I took a reaction video, so I might post that on my Robert Anton Vlogs channel. I don't know. You could check out my recent videos playlist by clicking on videos either after this clip, or I might have it playing while this is playing. Alright, thanks again.